If this doesn't work at pulling it up, then we've either got something really heavy in the trap or, I don't know, maybe our...
You need to go to Gold's Gym or something.
Maybe I need to go to Gold's Gym. Shrimp season is very short in Puget Sound, sometimes just 4 hours long. And while we've been shrimping before in other people's fishing boats, we've never done it from our sailboat. And we actually have not heard of other people doing it from a sailboat either. But Northwest cold water spot prawns may be the tastiest, sweetest shrimp in the world. Well worth a 2-day sailing trip to anchor out for the night and then drop our trap first thing in the morning.
Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
So here's the plan. We're gonna sail through Agate Pass. We only have like 2 to 4 knots of wind, and it keeps kind of switching on us. It's directly on the stern, and sometimes it switches from side to side, so we're just kind of playing with it.
Sound like I'm Norwegian. There we go. Okay. We did it.
We did it.
Sailed under
The Agate Pass Bridge.
Is there a name for that bridge, or is that just the Agate Pass Bridge?
That's a good question. If there is, we'll put it in the comments down below.
Woohoo, I can't wait. Now we're anchored in Manzanita Bay off of Bainbridge Island on the west side, and we have this amazing sunset. And tomorrow we're going to get up early and go shrimping.
This morning we're up early and left our anchorage. Now we're headed back under the bridge, and we're going to our spot where we're going to go for the spot prawns.
We're going to hit the north end of Bainbridge and drop a pot and come back in a few hours, pick it up and drop it again, because the window I think is like 9 to 1.
The plan is to be there about an hour before the season opens at 9 a.m. So we want to be at our spot at 8.
We haven't done this in the Puget Sound, nor have we done it off our boat. We've done crabbing off our boat, but never shrimping. And shrimping, you have to go at least 200 feet deep. So it's quite an exercise to pull it up. Key will be to avoid the other pots that will be out there, because I feel like there will be a lot of pots, and we're not in our dinghy, we're going to be in the sailboat, so it might be a shit show, but you know, we're going to try to avoid other lines and catch some delicious spot prawns and bring them home for dinner.
We made it to the spot. According to the depth, this should be a good place. And it looks like there's some other boats here, so I'm not the only one that picked this spot. That's probably a good sign. I suppose that's probably enough. Okay, those are open. This all up. All right, it's just a few minutes before 9 o'clock, and it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 12 boats in this location. So I think we have a good spot. Now the question is, there's always a question. Can we drop it and keep the whole thing away from the boat so we don't tangle up into it? And then the same thing goes for when we pick up the trap in a couple hours. There's some others around here that have flags. So in our case, we have no flags. We also are running a track so that we can follow our track back to where ours is. And now we've got 2 hours. We'll come back and hopefully we have spot prawns. There's our catch for first time out shrimping off the sailboat. Nada.
Our attempt to catch some shrimp, well, we'll have to try it again.
It did take us a long time to get the trap back on the boat.
We tried to pull it up by hand, and of course it was too tough, so we moved the line back to the stern of the boat and attached it to the winch and started winching it up. However, we kept having to move the boat because the winch or the line kept getting too close to going underneath the boat. So it took us quite a while to pull up the trap.
And it's entirely possible that we just lost all of them out through the netting.
Looks like we're out of luck this time. I think Jim's arms are going to be sore for a few days. But we've learned that we need an electric winch, and especially if we're going to do it on the sailboat. So we're heading back, and we'll try again next time it opens up. It's only open today for 4 hours, so we're not going to try to drop it again.
Whatever we didn't do it right. What should we have done differently? Comment on this video and let us know so we can have a little success on our next attempt.
To catch all of our adventures, click to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at SailingSVIndigo.